Natural. I starting to get the gist that's a thing. So let me see here what I got, because let's see, we got up in here. Courage Haven. Never you. Let's see. Alright, that's enough. Oh. I made a little challenging. Some people might think it's stupid, but I think it's pretty cool. I would never run, by the way. No. But it's interesting to think about. The I would never run. But if I was to run, what are some things that I would do? Or what are some things that I would change? You know, things that are important, or things that should be changed or recognized, or, you know, addressed. To have somebody that is for the people and not for the revenue. And that's the key right there. I have somebody that's, my hair is so thin, I just put it to my sides. Literally dangerously thin, like what you see, like. I probably gotta get some shampoo or something to kind of thicken her up there a bit. It's thin. But, so I did the president challenge thing, just not a running thing, but a fun thing to if I was to run, what would I do? What would I change? So I wrote some stuff down. Hypothetically speaking, just about context. No. Obviously, I ain't trying to go down that lane, but I thought it would be sick. So, people would, okay, we already just explained that. So, ban bullying, and bullies would get a minimum of 4 years. And bullies, I mean bullies as in, if they bully somebody, or they tell somebody to go and they actually do it, or if they bully somebody to a point to where it gets real and gets serious, then they should be held accountable for their actions, and they should have to pay the consequences of their actions. So in that matter, it can cause others to commit. Or worse, they could come at you and lose their mind, and then you and your family and all your loved ones are at risk because of something that you would cause. I would ban racism. They'd get the same as bullies. We need diversity, and everybody counted as a citizen, not just whites. I would give a monthly fund for low-income families. It doesn't matter the culture, or the race, or the nationality. If they're a low-income family, they would get help regardless. put the homeless in a complex so they had a home and fill their fridge. I would make sure vets never went unrecognized or uncompensated for their duties. I would make a senior housing establishment with safety in hand, gentle nurses with compassion and love, and while they're taking care of these elder people, they would be in the mindset that this could be my grandmother, this could be my mother, this could be my father. I would make it a law that all serious peds, without false accusations, serious, would be in a jail-like facility. Kind of like, and like a facility. They would be able to live their life and do whatever, live daily lives, but not, and it would be monitored. And do I think people change? Yes, I do think people can change. I hope people can change. But unfortunately, people rarely change. They're usually stuck in their set ways. I would make a sorority for orphans, homeless, and battered children and women and men. And I would call it Precious Safety Home. Would all get a minimum of 10 years. You want to take something don't belong to you? You get to deserve the karma. Never be allowed around people if they can't change to be a good person. Cops who batter, beat, or slay, regardless of ethnicity, I can't say that word right, they'd be disbarred and get a permanent record of doing so. That would never go away. And they can hate and they can say all this negative stuff and they can say, oh, you this or that, you know what? But if you don't want the hype, don't do the crime, And I know that's not how it goes. That's just how I put it. And that's what I would do. But if you were, hypothetically speaking, say, if I was to run, what kind of things would you write down? What kind of things would you change? What kind of laws would you put out there that should be out there that are not out there? Or stipulations? It's really something really good to think about. Another way of keeping your brain going, keeping them gears motivated to keep you learning and processing and just thinking about what could be instead of what is. Now back to our normal programming.